B. A story. At the committee meeting, I spotted a woman in light. She drifted past the monitor. I remember that they were showing Bleaching Lenny. Footnote. Bleaching Lenny, British reality TV show. Famous comedian Lenny Henry is caught on camera inadvertently bleaching himself, one body part per week. In the final episode, episode 8 of the series, we are given to contemplate a morose Henry. By this point, a ghastly supernatural alabaster from head to foot, except for his, since episode 7, quasi-autonomous scrotum, engaged in teabagging an unnamed but invidiously Chinese companion of unfathomable gender. Henry fails to detect, through the dark suck-hole in her latex Marsilio Ficino mask, the tiny hidden natatorium of bleach, fashioned ingeniously out of an aluminium peel lid from a peach yogurt pot Henry dared to lick out in the first episode, episode 2. I remember that. They were showing Bleaching Lenny. The snow was even and undisturbed outside as we fingered the tungsten evaporation boats and screamed shit. Square snow blackened by manic recitative. We turned to see the Enterprises Center relatively waft up in the imperial Wuhan sky like fish smoke, blinking, glittering in our eyes. And he turned to me, Akinsula Akinfemiwa, and he said, "The woman you see in light is light itself, the light of the world, its copula and armrest. She is the fulguration, the axis about whom endless birth of heart revolves in magic fire, and in fury you must make her love you. She is Andrew Cheng, Imperator of the Sled, Backstreet Lumen Naturalis, acting CEO for the True Way Arc of Priapic Boredom. You must be the voice she falls in love to categorically." But Akinfemiwa is a fucking idiot. We outsourced the snow to the most important hill, flung it on the dogmatic helipad. We watched in livid concentration as the sky, in pursuit of the protocols for our overdue Borland Delphi haiku, split in two like a smitten Ramadi heart, tediously equivocal. But was I perhaps wrong to be maddened by Akinfemiwa? And how would I know? From the dream? The shit we screamed drowned out the next show entirely, blacking up Lavrov, the episode where Johnson Lee and the Russians rub hands at the stupidity of the gouache drinkers, gnashing on their intestines and fire, listening to Winds of Change, or Mozart. But this is enough to be real with. Have the basin tilt, fat, one thing less to worry, shove out of my mind that mimicry. You soften inside when it is working. Sex. To be canny and elegiacal fridge stains across the linoleum do not stop to wrong you. Longer than the contact of thought with loss, the need for either you not to fade or never forget, but then the chalk you eat. Stick glass in it to insist that the trespass is real too, and that you can break. Shove out of my mind, banning that. You harden inside, as if there is nothing in it. All to be endured less thinly at work on this in nonchalant, feverish cooperation. Love realistically abandoned by Andrew is not shit. Thin rain drifts like torn roofing across the palace dance floor, and your ravenous white lips snap after it. Ravenous for white blood, queuing for the other face amputation, shut in the flaming Nestle beach hut.